Alright, that's enough disassociating for one day. How we doing? How we doing? Oh, look at them both sitting up there today. Look at that. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Have I got that muted today? Oh, I don't even have it in this scene. Alright, well, let's put on some regular music then today. How's everyone doing? I'm gonna start drafting a poster. I'm gonna start drafting a poster, and if I stop doing that, I'm gonna start doing some stuff towards another stream project we got going. But in any case, we're here, and we're gonna do a little bit of work. So feel free to do some body doubling if it works for you, and feel free to, I don't know, just feel free to hang. I've also got some stuff that I want to do. I'm gonna like concept some stuff with y'all today as well. I think it'll be really cool later to do some stuff with that. Hey, Let's get some posters made. No, I'm not. I'm not a drawer myself. So we worked with an amazing artist, Merklum, last run of our show, and I was really happy. So if you're down in our about, actually, that big poster with all the characters that has the Split the Party logo on it, that was done by Merklum. Actually, I'll pull up their Instagram as well so you can see it. I really should put their art up there. So really should put the art in the description, actually. Like, all the art assets were created by Merklum and Tristan Falcone. But yeah, let's I can't really see my own window. I'm gonna pop this one over here today, perhaps. Put that up there. Make that a little bigger. I gotta make sure over in my other scene that it's not gonna fuck up. And you know, let's call it that. Let's do that. Let's just make that bigger then instead. Sorry, I'll take us over there. More or less trying to oh my gosh. There you go. More or less trying to get this into a better spot. But she's not having it. Anyway, this is Merklum. Merklum, like I said, was doing all the art for us. Oh, hello. Hey, Envy, how you doing? Do you want me to reset that, or do you want just more lizard? Is that what's going on there? I can also turn off the game if you don't want the game today. All right, I'm gonna make that a bit smaller. How you doing? All right, where's my music going? Let's listen to some of LNL Covers music. So I'm going to put on his Metal Red album. So if you want to see this album itself, go onto his links are in our description as well. But I have a fever. The only cure is more lizard. Hey, I'm all about that. That's good LNL. All right. So, yeah, this is Merklum. So Merklum did a bunch of our art in the past, and they are a wonderful good bean. They are super talented, and we loved having them, working with them. They did our poster. They did a bunch of our Chapter 4 art updates. And, yeah, I don't know. They're just a good bean. They're a good bean. Just sometimes you gotta have them good beans around. Gotta have them good beans sitting around and in there. So they did this poster for us, if you haven't seen it. This big old one. You know, they did all the art, and then her and I were working together on some of like the texturing in the background. Like that's the background map that I created in there. And then we've got all, you know, the rain textures and all that. But yeah, she did all this. It was great. She's gonna be working with us again. So if you want to do a little follow, go find her. Buy Merklum on Instagram. Good bean. And their art style has like changed so much throughout the years too. Like I really like this one up here. I think that's really cool. And like some of this stuff with like that glow. Oh, really like it. But yeah. What we're doing. I've also got a little poster brief I want to make up today. Like a little poster brief. You can... I don't mind how big that is. And then I also have this kind of stuff. I want to like do something with this, I think. So this storybook animation type thing. I want to do something with this, I think. I don't know what, but like, you know, you can have like books and pages and it can like do like little flip up things. I really like the idea of that. So like once upon a time Got this, and then you got the pages turning like that. I really like the idea of this. I think I want to do something here in regards to that. So I have an idea for some pretty important scenes later on that I want to do. I really like that folded texture as well on top of the art. There's also like this kind of thing. So like, you know, you can have other books and stuff that are animating. This one's a bit more basic by the look of it, but it'll get the job done. I mean, like, I still like that. I think I like this paper. I think it was called paper cutout, like this paper world type thing. I think I liked this the best. It's like, it's got that depth to it as well. I really like that, and everything has a texture. You start like layering it in as such. And then it's got like that. It'll have that parallax when you're doing stuff with it, like this. I really like that as well. So I want to do like kind of like cutout silhouettes similar to this. I really want to do that. So it looks more like 2D images, and then you add that depth to it. Probably not as in depth as this. This will probably be After Effects. Yeah, it's After Effects template. So probably what it's going to do is give you the tools to create. Yeah, see, I want to do exactly this kind of thing. Yeah. Eventually, like, this is going to be like 6 months away type thing. I want to finish this. Yeah. Anyway, if you want to see us get that done quicker, that's pretty much why I've got the Ko-fi there and all of that, because that is all the money that we are going through the Twitch subscriptions, the Ko-fi and everything. That's straight away going into like helping get the edits done for all these things. And so we can pay wonderful artists like Merklem to make stuff like this. Ooh, look at that. Speaking of cool stuff as well, I finished all those character animations. If you haven't seen them on Twitter yet, where is my folder? I'll show them off as well. Tank, I know you were saying you hadn't seen them. Well, you hadn't. You missed the last stream on Tuesday, but I have since created many, many more. I'll put it up on here. So I've done 5 of them now. I've done 5 of them. So here's the first one. The first one's the same one as that I was showing off the other day, but I've kind of cleaned them all up a bit more. I put some extra effects in. I'm really, really happy with the result of them so far. So this is what they start looking like. Chop! Oh, and then fucking shout out to 8-Bit Elliot. Because he was like, oh, can I have that dice real quick? And he traced over it and drew it into a cartoon style that more matches the characters. So freaking shout out to 8-Bit Elliot, because that's wonderful. Can't stay long due to being a work night, mate. Want to say hello? I'm doing well. I'm doing all right. I like these kind of body doubling work streams right now, because it means I'm getting like more stuff done. And then over the last 2 days when I wasn't streaming, I was like, oh, I actually feel like finishing it. So I think it's it's like a hack for me to like get work started, and that way I can finish it in my own time if I'm feeling it still, or I just do more on stream. So I'm really vibing that right now. Anyway, sorry, I was trying to play this and I distracted myself. So, slice. Elliot did the cool thing. Mammy comes out. Whoosh. Bit of wind, bit of leaves. Fun to animate. Actually, really like doing those leaves. And then they'll keep playing through. So this one's Jorvik, played by Benji Napton. He's got a little test dummy there. Pew, pew. These came out looking really good. I'm really happy with this. Chelsea, Brendan's character. I was like, how do I do Vatic? Do I just make him stand there menacingly with magic and make him like just do like a breathe animation? And then you got me, and I was like, I'm just gonna put all the NPCs in. Why not? Yeah. So that's been my last few days. I think I had a lot of fun with this. So I think I like. I think I had the most fun making Benji's one with the dwarf and the training dummy, because it felt really clean with the bouncing and motion of the test dummy as it gets hit. Pew pew pew. This is all just in Premiere. This is all just Premiere. I will literally open the program if you want to see it. A lot of layers. And I think the most important part I also need to say is I think I also need to say that with something like this, a lot of it is having good assets, because I didn't draw any of this. I am simply animating all of this. So let's go over here real quick. Nope, wrong window. We do this one. So this is all 5 of them. Lily May, hey, welcome back. How to describe the weather in my town? Too cold for no jacket, but you sweat if you wear a jacket. That's kind of like what this room is right now. I'm like, I'm wearing the jacket because it's comfy, rather than like the immediate need for the warm, because the heater is on, just not in this room. I don't like, the heater's like right there, and it would blast down onto my computer and myself and make me sneeze because there's dust in there if I was to have that on in here. So I have closed that heating vent. But yeah, so these are all the character animations. So you can see everything except this bottom layer is like literally all of the stuff that's on there. So it looks like a lot, but then you break it down a little bit. How do we make that a bit bigger? Okay, so you know, we've got, you know, it starts off with just a couple things. And I will admit that this one here, if you see anything that's green, it's a nested sequence, if you know what that is in Premiere. It's basically like, it's a composition without rendering it, and it lets you have assets that aren't grouped. It groups stuff together effectively. Like, these are 2 separate layers, but they sit inside of one, so I can animate one thing instead of 2 things, and it gets mismatched. I'm outside and the sun's warm, wind cold. If I didn't have my jacket on, I'd be cold, but I'm actually sweating. Sounds like, this is why I have lots of different ones. Is it like a, you still need a jacket, just a thinner jacket situation? All right, so we got that. And, you know, you got the sword doing its thing here. I will also bring up the effect controls, because that's pretty important to see. These are all, you know, in any animation, you have like, oh my gosh. What's going on here? Okay, those windows don't play nice together. Okay, we'll do it this way. So, you know, you'll have your keyframes. Hey, Talera, how you doing?
Hey, thanks for the sub.
Thank you so much for the sub. How you doing, Talera? I hope you enjoy those books. I was a bit worried because Tank hasn't received theirs yet, so I needed to check. It's 1 degree the other day, now it's 10 degrees. We've achieved 10 times warmer weather, but you still need a jacket. Yeah, I know, right? They will get used. I have some other ones to do first. Hey, that's fine. That's fine. As long as you've got them. That's what I as long as you have received them, that's what I want. Talera won some prizes at our charity event last month, so I had to post those out. You read that as Telstra 79. Fair enough. Yeah, they won a bunch of prizes, so I made them out. They got some dice, and well, actually, her and her partner got some dice, got some books. It was fun, good stuff. That's a fun campaign too. Shattered Obelisk. What was I saying here? So, yeah, you'll have the animations. So, you know, we have where the dice starts coming up. We've got the, you know, I think I slowed the motion down here because I was like, okay, I want to start there, end there. This is like the key thing of animation. You have a start point and an end point where you want it. And then if you want to slow it down in here or do anything like motion, that's when you start getting fine controls. So in here, you'll see they look like timers, and it's because I've selected the I don't know how to pronounce this word, Bezier, and you do that stuff. Ease in and ease out are like amazing if you don't want stuff to look, janky, and it smooths the animations. I'm autistic with ADHD. Hey, you are in good company. I'm ADHD. I am very ADHD, which is another reason why I'm streaming right now, because I can't do the work by myself otherwise. Running some horror games and then Midnight Towers release first. Get to Obelisk? Yeah. Well, yeah, that's why I tag the stream as neurodivergent ADHD. I think I've done that today. Yeah, I've tagged it as neurodivergent ADHD because, you know, we're a safe space. So we, you know, I would say most of my cast is somewhere on there. So you're in good hands. You're in welcome. You are in similar company. I am yet to get my meds yet because I have to have some other ones first to cope with depression. All right, what do we got here? Okay. Yeah, I got somewhere between what the and squirrel, yeah. So, are you the neurospicy that can wear a jumper over a shirt without feeling strangled? Or are you the spicy that can only wear a jumper as a shirt because if there's layers, you feel strangled? So, I don't like, right now, this shirt on my neck, I don't really like stuff touching or like pushing into my neck as clothing, which is why you probably see me do this a lot and have it hang lower and not touch there because it makes me feel a little bit sick. But jumpers and stuff are fine. However, the second I'm too warm, I flip out. I cannot stand being hot. So like if this gets too warm, I'll just take it off. Oh yeah. Anxiety definitely flips into the ADHD realm as well. I hate being hot. Yeah, it can have symptom overlap. I thought I was having a heart attack at one point when I was working once, and I went to the hospital and had an ECG, and they were like, bro, you're just too anxious and you stayed up till 3 a.m. then drank too much coffee. Stop. Don't do that again. I went, yeah, all right, fair enough. Okay, sorry. What was I saying here? So yeah, you got all the animations here. You'll see the logo. At this point, the logo does stop. Oh, sorry. This is the logo for the sword, I should say. So you've got the sword doing stuff, and I wanted it to look really natural. So also remember, I think this is one of those accidental principles I looked up. When you're animating, tilting stuff is really important. So you'll see the sword looks like it has weight as it swings, and it's because on a animation item, you can actually see this little X here is like a center point. It's like a little center point on the wireframe. So use this to like move it around and resize it or whatever. But if you put the center point and drag that somewhere where a normal, like a hand or a fulcrum would be, when you rotate this thing, it's now going to rotate from that center point because it will change that center point. But you can't change it after you've started animating it. You got to do it beforehand. Otherwise, it will get all weird and funky. But yeah, that's why. So you'll see like on the track of the animation, it'll go up and then now it swings back because I've rotated it. But in addition to the other movement it's already doing, it kind of looks like a lag and then it goes chop. And then, yeah, you know, animation proceeds as normal. So I made the dice split up. I put a little bit of, like, energy effects in there. Yeah, they're just 2D things that I had on hand. And then it goes pop. bring in the text, bring in the character. Now the character also has a few things going on because I have other characters nested within this. Now this is the way I cheated effectively. I can turn off and on which character is appearing in each. So they all do this kind of like thing here, this little flipping motion, because I want them to make it look like they're walking. And I timed the flips to make it so it looks like they're like turning as they're walking up stairs or whatever. And then in this, they literally just do nothing other than that. But for some of them, like it says smites, I put some extra effects in, so Chelsea will do that. And then I will animate them proper on, where's her one? Yeah, so I'll animate them proper here. So like I'll actually, like, you'll see these here. You'll see it tilting and doing the stuff on this layer rather than the one in below. That kind of thing. They said that with me, and I said, can I be assessed anyway, please? Then almost after $3,000, I got autism and ADHD. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, it's a long road, hey. Autism, POTS, ADHD, fibromyalgia, and EDS, because my body does not know how to regulate temperature and its stuff. Yeah, fair enough. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff, and I hope it's all going okay for you. I can't remember what I was doing aside from sitting in the car watching you. Oh wait, I was cleaning the windscreen. Fair enough. Hey, that's the that's the gig, baby. Brain distracted. I tried to clean some pots earlier, and then I went to the toilet and forgot to clean the rest of them. And then I had lunch, and I came back and I went, oh, I gotta clean the rest of those pots. Okay, yeah, you know, like, yeah, all of this stuff. So, by accident, I can have all the characters kind of doing their animations on other people's, which I find quite funny. Now, my overall point was, I don't use After Effects. I don't actually know how to. So, that's kind of where I'm at with that. Oh, it's bloody messaging. That's bloody Jess. Oh, wrong one. There we go. So, okay, we got these. We got the poster update. What I want to do is also be in Photoshop, actually. So let's get rid of Premiere. I want to, gosh, wrong Stream Deck key. So also, I can't redeem Reptile Cam. Oh, sorry. Yes, I've got the game one set up. Here you go. Here you go. It should be there now. So do Reptile Cam if you want now. I've also got the Top Secret. I've got the other ones all in there. It should all be in there now. There you go. You got the Lizard Security Cam. Right now, they are both in the hammock in the Show Me Lizards one. Because they're getting some hot. Can't see on mobile. Oh, no. Okay, here you go. There you go. Hold on, I'll come back here so you can see it. All right, where is my stream? There you go. Come out. There you go. There you go. Okay. So, I wish. Oh, I do have a drawing pad. Let me crack out the old tablet real quick. Yeah, there's the cuties. I gotta, yeah, they're probably looking at me right now. I'm just gonna try and find my tablet real quick. Now, I am not I am not by any means a drawing person, but I do have one of these for sketching. I don't know if they are male and female. One is bigger than the other, and I don't know if it's because it's just being greedy with the food, but the other idea was that it could also be female. So, sorry, be male, and then the male one's just getting more food as a result. And their names are Baha and Tia. Their names are Baha and Tia after the D&D dragons, Bahamut and Tiamat. Is this working? This is working. Okay, sweet. So, let's go back over here. Over into here. Can I? Okay, this is working. Is there a way to know who's who? Usually I say the bigger one's Baha, and Baha is a lot less scared of... Is the music too loud? No. Baha is a lot less scared, which is this one here. They will always jump down. Oh, the right side is bigger. The right side's bigger. Yeah, they've actually just had some food, so they're looking a bit more similar. But you'll see, like, they are a little different in size. Baha's on the right, Tia's on the left, and I know that because she hasn't really moved since I've been in the room. She gets a bit stressed. She gets a bit scared, and she won't eat if you're looking at her. So I have to pretend not to be looking at him, and I just pull up this camera. All right, get out of here, Steam. Okay, so what I want to do here... Baha licked its tail. They were doing some tartaring yesterday, actually. Yeah, Baha, like, literally, like, B-A-H-A, and then Tia like that. And then Ash keeps making the joke about Baha Matt and Tia Matt. And I'm amused, but I did not mean for that to be a thing. But yeah, so it's like Baha Blast. Okay, so... What we got here? So, I'm working in this realm, am I? Okay. And what's the hotkey for brush? Is B. Alright. Alright, so... I wish... Something I wish I could do. Baha's the one shaking their head at me. Yeah, they'll do that. Now, I don't... See, this is one of those things where it's like, I wish I had, like... Oh, okay, sweet. There's no drag function. All right, so okay, that's good function there. I'm thinking Baha leave. He's down there now. He might move straight away. Okay, so I think this time on the poster, I might actually make it more like... Might actually make it more like... I think that's 4K. Forget what species of pretty little guys they are. They're called Tartar dragons. Good. Is this Matthew in the afternoon? It is Matthew in the afternoon. I'm doing a little bit of drawing. They're called Tartar dragons or long-nosed dragons. I'll try and find the clip actually. They do this thing where they like lift their hands up, and it looks like they're saying goodbye or hello. I really should clip that moment from yesterday. Leg upright. Yeah, I don't know why.
Are they called Tata lizards?
Oh, I found him. I found it. Okay. All right, so here we go. And just do that. Oh my god. This is amazing. I need to clip this. Hold on. Okay, why is that not doing it? Okay, there we go. So this is like literally yesterday this was happening. Come on, Twitch. Come on, Twitch. Behave. Tartar dragon makes me think of the boob dragon. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good though. Okay. Well, Twitch is not behaving, I guess. Why are you doing this? Oh, there we go. All right, so yeah, effectively, so you can see them on the right-hand side there. They start just like...
Are they called Tata lizards?
That's the colloquial name. They're Tartar dragons,
Okay.
and then the regular name is the long-nosed dragon. But if
Look
you
at
type
him go.
long-nosed dragons, they don't come up in Google. If you type Tartar dragons, they come up. Oh my god, he's doing it! I don't know why they do it either. I haven't looked. I either have forgotten or I don't know why. Oh my god!
Let's see.
Still doing it.
Are they called Tata lizards?
That's the call. Just do that.
Oh
They just keep doing it. This is amazing. I
No,
need to clip this. He's waving. He's
Oh
tarting.
my goodness.
Look at him go.
It's like, hello.
Oh
Hello.
my god.
Hello.
Jess, he's tarting. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, it's so cute. This is the most I've ever seen him do it. Just do that. They are, yes. We can't actually have in Australia we can't have lizards. We can't have lizards that are from overseas at all. Yeah, so I gotta have a reptile license. And oh, actually, did I have to have a reptile license? Yeah, we got a reptile license for it. Ico, my blue tongue, we don't need a license for, but Jess has a snake named Callus that we also have a license for. So you got to have a license for the little guys, because they want you to like take track of like when they breed, when they do a bunch of this other stuff that they have as well. So it's like it's mostly for like conservation and safety. Also, like this same, I answered my question as soon as I asked it. I realized too, and I am Australian and have reptiles. Yeah. So yeah, you get it. Okay, so with what I want to do here. Okay, so the vibe for what we want to do in this... Where's my... Oh, okay, can't use my mouse if I've got the thing on the tablet. Okay, so vibes. The vibes. We want vibes. So I want... I want the vibes to be good. To be good. Heaven. We're gonna go with like a heaven versus. It's like a celestial versus abyssal theme. Stained glass motifs. Kind of like facing off. So maybe like central characters reaching out towards characters in peril. They're shifting towards villains. Maybe we'll go something like that. So other vibes is like a homely town with a sinister undertone. The whole thing is like, we love our home in Littlesby Grove. Very like cult neighborhood. Okay, so it's been 20 minutes and still haven't cleaned the windscreen. It's kind of nice. We get to feel like we can conserve the babies. Yeah. Commonly known as a tartar lizard, because after every short dash, it'll wave its front leg in a circular manner as if waving goodbye. The purpose of the leg waving is unclear, perhaps communicating with specifics or distraction display. It's abundant. Yeah, exactly. So like, oh, it's a Gilbert's dragon. I've never heard that one. I had them told to me that they are long-nosed dragons, but Gilbert's dragon also makes sense. Oh, yeah. Lophognathus gilberti. Gilbert's dragon. Longnose is also a name. Yes, if I look up Gilbert's dragon care, everyone's like, long-nosed dragons. Do they lose the... I think they're a tail keeper. Their tails get really long. No, they don't lose... They would have lost their tails a few times if they get all stressed out and lose them. Their tails get like 3 times the length of their body, I want to say. Okay, so... The poster could kind of go in 2 directions. Now, I like the idea of bringing this one into the realm of the first one. Where's my asset? So, for example, as our... Come on. As our reference, here's last season's, like, key art. So, like, I don't know if I want to go... This kind of, like, you know, we said, like, Infinity War kind of vibe in terms of, like, floating heads and a lot of characters. But I don't know if we want to go down this route this time. I think I want to, like, almost do the opposite, where it's, like, you've got, like, an X... Because, like, you can very much see in this one, your eyes are drawn towards the middle. So your eyes are drawn towards the middle in this one. Whereas... So in this one, your eyes kind of sit... Oh my gosh, why does that not go all the way over? Okay, so... Thanks, Photoshop. Alright, we're gonna make it more central. Or... What's my tablet stuff? All right, so we've got. Yeah, he did a poop and left. So very, very clearly in this one, you can see like you've got almost 4 corners worth of eye line. Man, this tablet sucks. All right. I don't know. Oh, mapping. Okay, so. Okay, so that should work now. All right, so you should be able to see like 4 X's kind of thing coming off this one. So we didn't really plan that for the design, but we liked the idea of it. I just realized this canvas needs to be rotated a little bit, so it's going to be more like this. You know, so we got a poster that's kind of similar to that. I don't know what the dimensions of this poster are, but that's looking good. Now, I'm wondering this time if we have still kind of a central thing going on. What size is this poster? Okay, so I'm just gonna get the actual poster size off this. Okay. I'm gonna put my camera in the birdie's cage, but so this isn't in the. This one is not in the cage itself. It's looking through the glass. So you'll see on like this shot. You'll see in this shot, it's like through the glass, so it's not going in. If you got a zoom, zoom will work. Oh, you've also had the anxiety thing? Yeah, it's a whole mood, right? And I don't want to be like, oh, I'm going to get looked as a hypochondriac, but, you know, people do what they do. So, right now, I was saying we had a bit of the quadrants thing going on. Now, I'm thinking, like, for this... So... Right now, the focus of the poster was down there and up there, and a bit of like, you know. So you kind of got like a line to go for. It's a bit like a. That's kind of where it looked, and then your secondary lines were here. Now, I think this time We might want to have characters there. And then it could be like an up and down motif or like a sideways thing. I actually don't mind the sideways thing as well. But like this separation here could be good for the next one too. So I'm wondering, do we have like a character? I almost like being tugged in 4 directions could be cool. So you have you have one in the middle, and then you have everybody else like falling away. Should really do a different color. Doctors kept me overnight, realized it's stress related, and recommend you saw a doctor. Yeah, fair enough. Bearded dragon cages aren't all glass. Yeah, so fair. My blue tongue isn't all glass either. I'm gonna have to bring this guy over here so I can get new colors. So I'm thinking like maybe we have a character like in the middle, and then we've got this down here. They're falling. Maybe we've got another one here. Another one here. I mean, you know, like proceeding to the edge of the screens. This is horrible for the old readability, but we're out here. It doesn't help that all of this other layer is it's all different colors. So yeah, and then I mean we could have like a big hand coming from below. Above, and then because I like the idea of, because this arc's big with Chelsea and Vatic, less so Mami and Jorvik. So, and Lydia is not appearing in this one, but we have Ellen. So we have, and we got Jace Berta. So they're all in the season as well. Peter's dead. And then we have 2 more characters. We have Ellen and then Gabrielle. Well, we got Ellen playing a character and then Lena playing a character. So there are 6. So we could do a honeycomb thing even. And because each character kind of wants something different. Well, the dwarves kind of want the same thing. So let's start a new layer. So each character does want something different. It's hard without spoiling too much of the show, but if we did like a honeycomb, and then, I mean, it'd probably have to be an inverse honeycomb if anything. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Jorvik, Chelsea. So Chelsea, Kaz, Mami, Vatic, and Gab. You could have Littlesby in here, so like could do something like that. I don't know. You could have the little town, the little church, a little, little picket fence. Church steeple, whatever. They could all be like walking away. could all walk away like that. The other thing, I mean, I don't know if I like that one. I'm just gonna keep sketching there. So we could have the 4 corners one where each corner 4 characters. We've got Chelsea, we've got Vatic, so heaven and hell, and then on Chelsea's side you got Kaz, and then on his side, on Vatic's side, you got Gab, because each of them. Oh, you could do like a 4 corners thing with that too. So you could do like a. Yes, I did do that. And you could, you could also do that, like a 4 corners like this. I like the idea of like direct corners. So she's getting pulled towards. So Chelsea's getting pulled towards the light. He's getting pulled towards the dark. I mean, his one's like more like. God, how do you draw a fucking claw? There you go. So his one's more like, you know, demonic claws and all that. And then this one could be like... Is that like rays of light? Is it too cliche? I don't even know. Hey, what do you reckon? So, what overall I want to do? How much? Let me go. What information do people want? I guess in the grand scheme of it, what would you like to know about this? Because I can give stuff that's not fully spoilers. It's more just like, what context do you need to know where I'm going with this? Maybe I'll make this canvas size a bit bigger too, so like... And we'll move like all this stuff to the side. Okay. So, you know, we've got this kind of thing going on now. Oh. Concepting is hard. This could be like a... Could be the city itself. I like the idea of a little bit more abstract. You know, and this one's got like the fire under it. Yes. It's like being pulled down. Oh, we're done. All right, let's go over here. Okay. So we've got the two halves. We've got the Imperial City of Eatwick up there. We've got... You could also have town, like... Could do that. And, like, I like the idea of her still, like, falling to the city. And then it's still like a bad thing. Because ultimately, what is there is not great for her. And you could have... And then you could have Jorvik, Mami, Jorvik, Mami, Jace. Bird is not around. Well, he's around, but he's dead. Jorvik, Mami, and then who else have we got? Jace, Sabaka, and then Madam. Oh, I can actually have Madam on the side here. The little tiefling granny is smiling from over here. So you could have... And then Kaz goes to maybe... Or Donovan, and these two are kind of interlinked and these two are interlinked. So maybe it's more like this. So Chelsea is going up. Kaz. Just trying to think what happens in the season. Oh, and then we'll put Praxis in there too, the book. So you got the little book character. Actually, maybe the book character can like go. Book character could go like there. Okay, so now my question is this going to make these bunch of characters look too much like the central mains? So Kaz. I need Donovan in here somewhere. I think Donovan is going to be this bit. Okay, so from here, now what's in these corners? That's probably like empty space. Because that means your eye lines are going to be drawn to the 4 there. Go up, down, left, right. Got a lot of real estate there. I'm liking this. I just don't know. Because you got in drag to 2 towns. You got the devil in that town. I mean, I could put Donna up here. Then who's Cass getting dragged by? I like the symmetry of she's getting dragged back to the city where the cult is, and then Gab's getting dragged to where Madam is, and then Donovan's over there. And then like some crystal stuff as well. Like you can put maybe like purple crystals on the ground here. Okay, I don't mind that direction. Let's do another one up though. Start another layer. This time, let's get the characters in. So, Madam in here. Drag towards Madam. And we got JC Boy in the middle. We got Birdie Boy. I mean, he's dead, so. We got Jorvik in the middle. And you got Chelsea. In the middle. Actually, she's gonna be floating up. Going that way. And we've got, who we got? Mammy. Bloody Vadik is also falling. We got Kaz. That's Kaz's art. The Hero Forges for Kaz. Gosh, where's something I can use for Kaz? Okay, Kaz. And then who else we got? Gab. Kaz. Zombie Birder. And then we've got, who else is in here? Sabuka. Happy Round Table. You're gonna have to get George's art updated for that new one he made. Okay, so mean, I can just pull them from all here, right? All right, so yeah, it's too much to do. So you know, I'll just do a real loose job of it. Okay, so you know, Sabuka, Casimir, and Gab. Actually, no, I have Art of Sabuka. I can use his. Okay. JMSJC. Okay, so that's all of them. And then Donovan. Oh, gosh. Gotta go find art for them as well. I think he will be over in the stills folder. No. He's not. Tired. Okay, it's the same images. B-roll. No. Oh, high frame rate maybe. That's a great still. All right. Smug bastard. God, I loved how much they hated him. This is effectively the villain, like one of the villains of the arc. And my God, he does a good job of being hateable. Okay, so we've got all the characters. Can't get comfy today. Okay, so right now, if I was to look at the other poster, in terms of composition, they're quite small in comparison. you know, if I was to bring this over here and go like, okay, well, these are the boundaries and realms of this poster. So if we were to do something like similar to this, all of these characters are very small right now. So we want them quite a bit larger. You know, maybe like that size at least for each character. And you know, we can draw them in a way that it won't take up too much real estate. The other thing is to change the orientation, possibly. Because you can have these two falling way more. And you can maybe have, like, these four running in different directions, trying to catch them. So Jace would be going after him. Yeah, maybe like that. You know, and then you got like the four of them like falling towards where they're going, really. You could do even like this thing where they're falling like this. Like less of a 4 and more of a 2x2. I like the 4. I think it like takes up more of the real estate better. And then you could have Creeping Crystal and doing the cracked motif that we like anyway. Alright, I like that. The falling, I kind of like the look of and the work of. And then... we have that kind of look to it. I think oh, you know what? I could combine these two. They could be like sipping tea and having a great time. That might actually be really fucked up. So these 4 they're in a bubble. They're in a total bubble. Okay, so these 4 don't even understand what's going on. All right, I'm going to make a note here of that. Okay, so from there. Yeah, so I like the idea of... Okay, so these are... Oh my gosh. Okay, so you got this falling down towards hellish landscape. And then... So falling left. So falling left towards Madam and Arcane. Hey Ghost, how you doing? A lot better? Oh, it's great to hear. Donovan, welcoming hands, and Donovan, welcoming hands, and oh god, what else is there? Okay, meds dosage have been upped. Hey, nice. Okay. So we've got this. Chelsea falling upward towards Holy City. And what else did we have? We had like... I'm currently trying to design like ideas or concept ideas for our poster. Because I'm working with an artist, Merklum, to get a vibe. But right now, it's more or less like I need the ideas before I can give her a brief. And it's a lot better to have an idea of what I want than... a lot better if I have an idea of what I want than just to go like, what do I want? Because then I'm just wasting her time. Right now I really like the idea of like 4 of the central characters falling away towards various, you know, problems or whatever. You know, and then these 2, like in terms of the color palette, we could do... In terms of the color palette as well, I was thinking like we have, you know, we've got visual identity between the 2 halves. So if I was to, what have I got here? If I was to bring up this poster again, separate it into halves almost. This half would be more on the red scale. Filter that way down. And then, you know, to contrast it, flip, flip, Flipadelphia. And then from here, you know, if we have the, I really don't want it to be like orange and blue, but you get the idea, you know. Yes, someone is definitely looking like they're descending down somewhere. So, you know, that's the kind of the vibe for the characters right now. We got some in the middle who are unaware of what's going on, green instead of blue. I actually would say like purple and yellow could suit, but we've already done a purple one based. We've already done kind of a purple one already, so I'm like, it's like what I also want is a stained glass look in the background. Oh, like a pink and a green could go well. Shifting over here a little bit. Teal and yellow work really well, apparently. And then like a teal and a coral work well. I don't like that. I guess we also need to decide on what the motif is for the entire, because the color palette of this is going to determine a bit of the color palette of the season. And so I mean, I could also gradient these as well, you know. I could do the teal, super bright teal into like a darker one. Oh, other way. Maybe something like that, where it's like a bit more obvious. Okay, so this needs to be brighter again. Oh, hold on, I want the opposite. Damn it. Yeah, so something like that maybe, where it's like the inverses. I don't know. I'm wondering if that's going to look any good. I'm also going to let her kind of go with it generally, because I want the weird village to have like a really Hobbiton kind of vibe. Now do you get previews? Now do you get previews? What are you talking about? What do you mean? Okay, so oh yeah, she'll send through vibes and stuff. Yeah, she's good to work with. I like getting as much information over to them as possible because I'm so aware of wasting time. I also don't want to be one of those people that are like, I don't know what I want, so I'm gonna make you do work over and over again until you do what I want. Okay, so oh, Lily May, if you were still in here, it's the it did it. It was too hot. It was too hot and I started getting antsy. I think I might need to change off this and do something else because I'm starting to run into a bit of a block. But I think the idea of this is going roughly where I want it to. Sorry I haven't watched your campaign yet. Not sure on the details. So, no, it's all right. I haven't even... This season hasn't even come out yet. So, everyone on the Coral side is being evil. It's more like a temptation thing. Like, they're... Vadik, the character on the bottom, has a deal with the with his archdevil patron. And he's basically been given an ultimatum. Gabby on the left with the pom-pom looking magic. She is related to what he is doing. In that her mentor, Madam, is the lady on the right, the lady on the left as well. They're very connected. And George's character and the tiefling lady, like they're close characters, like they are. Yeah, Dark Whispers in the shadows kind of thing. And now the devil's in reality. He's just been waiting, but now his power's kind of spreading across the land a bit more. So they're like, maybe we should get a move on with our problem that we have. And so. Meanwhile, the other side of the characters is this green dude, Donovan, sends Casimir to find Chelsea. Casimir is one of the player characters as well. And basically, Chelsea starts getting sucked back into this world that she tried to leave a long time ago, basically. And that's why you got two sets of really related characters, like each one more or less influences one side of the story. And these four in the middle, they're still very so these are the other two player characters here. They're still heavily involved in the story, but it's more like Jorvik had a lot of spotlight last season, so he's doing a bit more of the B and C plot this season, and Mammy's kind of there with him. They're doing they're literally trying to work out what's happening with their businesses. And then the two NPCs are just, it's good to have just all of the characters be shown, really. Because they've been around forever. But yeah. Kind of where I'm at the moment with it. So, I think I'm happy with the direction of that so far. I might need to step away from it and see, but Ghost, what do you reckon about that so far? Is that I don't know. Stop playing with it, you'll go blind. I'm not playing with nothing. Ah, fair. I also like the idea of doing some abstract posters, but I would say this would be one of the main ones. All right, so let's pocket all of that. All right, so next one. Let's do another concept. One more concept. Gosh, where's the poster? Oh, there you go. Okay, old poster. And then we've got... Yeah, we got the boundary of it. Okay, so I think I really like abstract stuff. So I got like this Attack on Titan one. I got this Alright, well, that's very small. I was like Googling some anime posters right now. I was like, you know, I really like these kind of abstract posters. Well, that's all AI art garbage, so... You know, that's kind of cool. You know, that's kind of cool. I like that one. I like stuff that's a bit more than just like heads. You know, the Akira one's sweet. Oh, that could be cool, actually. Because Akira's got his car, but I like the city explosion just there. That one's kind of cool. Okay. You know, your name's pretty good as well. I like that one. It's doing a case study now. Arcane's got a pretty sick poster as well, actually. It's a bit more floating heads like the last one we've done. As in, Voices of a Different Star, the poster. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. Not a lot of image choice for this one. I get the idea though, you know. I actually had a good idea for this Akira one. So it could be like a hellscape all around it and then a nice little town in the middle. Yeah, it could be something like that. I liked this one over here somewhere as well. It's a good one over... Yeah, this one. Kind of like that. The one I was looking at? Yeah. Okay. So... You know, you've got like this hellish, more or less, landscape down here. And then... You kind of got that on the horizon there. And then much like Akira, you've got like this ring. And it's like a perfect little town inside it. So you've got like the hellscape here. It stretches on every direction. And then you've got like this perfect little thing here. Sorry, I just got a missed call. I'm just going to go to BRB real quick. Be back soon. Okay. Whoa, we're back. We're back. We're back. All right. So. Oh my gosh, that's not what I expected. You waited. You waited for that. I applaud your efforts for waiting for that. Well done. Well done. Okay, so... Oh, my nose. Okay, so... Alright. So I was doing this, and I was thinking, like... You've got a hellscape around, and right in the middle, you've basically got the nice town. Like, small. Like, a small little pocket of goodness. And then, you know, you've got a title, like, so the season's called The Curious Tale of Little's Grove. Okay, so... And so it's like literally just like this. That could be a poster in itself, like just like the hellscape, and then there's just a tiny little in it. Dup, dup. So like this kind of thing. So like, I mean, it doesn't have to be that color, but you know what I mean. Where you get it. You know, that kind of thing. So like right in the center of the entire thing is just like hell all around as far as Yeah, this would be like a coming soon one, like more of an abstract one. So like you would have towards the top middle of it, and it just says Curious Tale of Lilsby Grove. So that'd be like your poster where it's like coming soon, and it's a lot more basic. I mean, ignore the people out here and stuff like that. I'm just talking like the landscape and that all going on, you know? Okay, where's another thing? So... that's kind of it. That's all we do for that one. That one would be cool if it was like painterly. I wouldn't even do the coming soon. I would just leave it at that. Or even like have a split the party logo at the bottom. You know, just down here. Something like that. Done. You know, that's good. I mean, that's all that one really needs, you know? That one's kind of like the abstract hell one. And the only other one I could think of would be like a cafe one of like the nice town, like visit Littlesby Grove. So, coffee. So I'm picturing like the Coffee and Chaos thing that we've already played before. So like almost like this in a vibe. Like so it's kind of cute. Oh. So it's kind of cute. We've got like, you know, stuff happening. But overall it's fucked up. You know, so we get rid of that. Where's the poster at? You see the raccoon and the widow? It's a really fun game. They got us to play it a while back. It's really... I would highly recommend playing it if you haven't. So, you know, overall... they'd be doing like cute cafe stuff. You'd have the other characters coming in and doing blah, 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 blah. And then out the window in the far distance would be like a creeping kind of horribleness. So, you know, do a bit of this. Oh. So a bit of this, and then you've got, you know, I like the look of that. So it's like, you know, you've got like the cozy vibe, and then you got fucked up shit in the background. You know, over here you have some font being like, everything's great. You know, today's specials, everything is great. And then here's that big line that I made. Oh, who knows? Who knows where that went? Okay, where's that teaser poster? Bring that one back. Saved. Chapter 4 poster. Yes. Okay, so, you know, out here, in like the far distance, I would say Hellscape. And then it's Happy Fantasy Town up until then. Yeah, it's kind of like this, more or less. That looks nice. So, you know, it's literally like this outside. It's like really nice, wonderful village. Everyone loves living there. And then further away. You know, we have our characters in the background. So, you know, in the foreground, we can have a lot of this stuff too. So I'll just drag this back here. All right. So, you know, we got all the characters. We got this guy and this guy and this guy and her and him. Oh, I'm getting bellyache. I have to wrap up soon anyway. But I'll finish this concept. You know, you can have Vatic at the table. Actually, no, he's one of the only ones that aren't doing it. Who would be serving here? It'd be like, well, you're not it. You'd be in the background over there somewhere. You'd be like back here. I think she, Madam would be like chilling at a table. She'd be like, bah. Sabaku would be behind the counter. He's the waiter bringing the food. He'd be the waiter bringing the food because he's a chef in this bit. I would say Jace is behind the bar. I'll probably get his other art actually. You know, put him back there in some capacity. Oh, let's get them back there. You know, Gab's probably sitting with Madam, talking about stuff behind a table. Quite busy there, isn't it? Mammy can be the old woman. Looking at some business records. Kaz is the official in the corner. Like that, you know. They're doing that kind of stuff. Jorvik's in town. Somewhere in the back over there. Where is he? There he is. Maybe Jorvik's doing some makeup for performance. Mammy can be in like the background back here on like a workout stage. Chelsea is maybe walking Berta with their kids in the background here. Because they had kids at the start of this. They're doing that, and then maybe we got Donovan in the background or something. I don't know. He'll be hidden back there more than anything. So I think that's pretty good there. Like, we got a little cafe set up going, and then behind all of this, it's kind of fucked. Or, like, at the very least, it's, like, creeping in. So, like, maybe it's creeping in from, like, the left. So, like, from here, it's, like, creeping in, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how to like describe creeping in. But like it's a little bit like that. So like you got a little bit of the town that's good and a little bit of the town that's shit. Okay, so main character. So in this one it looks like we've got in a cafe okay, so we got other main characters outside the window. What are they doing? So outside the window, their new jobs and living life. Jorvik is a drag queen / makeup artist. Mammy is a fitness instructor. Chelsea and Berta have settled down. So in, what is it, in the peripheral? Oh my gosh. In the far distance, so in the far distance of the town, a corruption is taking place. Okay, what do we got here? A corruption spreads like a veins across the ground and sky subtly. Okay. I am gonna start heading off because I just realized the time, but also I gotta go to the toilet real bad, so that's probably gonna be it for me. I might raid into Elliot real quick if he's still raiding. Yeah, he's still going. All right, So I might actually come on a bit later and do some more. I might do some games or some painting because Jess is out tonight. So in a couple hours, if you're around, I might still be around. I might come back on. I think I might do some painting. I'm feeling like something like low key and less concentraty, or a bit less like creatively spending energy and a bit more like zen relaxing. So I'll see you then after I've had some din. And then I'll come back. We might play some games. I don't know yet. I'm kind of just going to follow what I'm feeling like. Right now it's painting. And I'll keep doing this Iron Lord. So thank you for stopping in and helping and bouncing ideas off with me. And I'll maybe see you in a few hours. If not, I'll see you on Monday over on Let's Roll for Dragons channel, because I'm going to be playing in person in an Elden Ring one-shot with them. So I'll see you then. All right, have a good one.